friends. Welcome to episode 42 of Modern Minecraft Survival with me, SkitzTGPG, and my new Tinker's Workshop buddy, Grundle, the Kobold. I named him Grundle. You may be noticing that my naming habits have gone from sophisticated, posh British to Grundle. So let's go ahead and address our power situation. But Skitz, you just set up a whole bunch of dynamos, and you're harvesting the nether for its sweet, sweet juices. Yes, I am. However, I went to run this new machine I built called a material stonework factory, because I was like, you know what? I could use some sand. So I had this starting to run, and it was doing just fine, and everything was good. And then I realized that without running any other machines, without running any other, not even the mob grinder, we were having a power deficit again. That's a problem. I'm not sure why we have such a profound power deficit. We're pumping out a ton of power. There's really no reason. It's got to be these, right? It's got to be our pipes. It's got to be our powers, our power cords, our power switches, power energy things. So. Yeah, see, look, we're gonna not be able to access our inventory. Yeah, and it's gonna just flicker on and off as it... So, I thought we could explore a couple options. I'm gonna shut this off so that we can, access our inventory and actually do something about this. But that, I'm not a fan of that. We need to fix that. Now, obviously... It's not that we have a power deficit, necessarily, because I don't even know what's happening here. But there's a couple ways we can work around that. The first is if we look at... I don't know that I want to use these. Can I upgrade these at all? Okay, so if we look on the bottom left here, it goes from 256 to 1024. Does this... Oh, there we go. So, that's going to help us get power where it needs to go, but you'll notice we have a steady decline. So, it is still an issue as far as power generation is concerned. So, I had a thought. And that thought involved advanced generators. Gas turbine. We're going to make a giant generator thingy. I think that would be a lot of fun. So first what I want to do, syngas producer. So let's go ahead and do something a little bit more substantial with our power generation. There's a mod I used a long time ago in 1.12 called Advanced Generators. I haven't played with it since, but it has followed me through the iterations. I want to play with it again. The best way to do this is to build a gas generator using syngas, which is a specific gas the mod adds. To do that, though, we need to make a syngas, generator. What I mean by that is a device that generates syngas, which we can then use to power our generator for power. You with me so far? Good. Let's go to bed. There's Grundle. You're a clone. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. Syngas can be a little bit finicky. Let's see, gas turbine controller. That's what we'll use to make the thing. Syngas production... Okay. So if we put this down, one mixing chamber. It needs a mixing chamber. Okay. So let's make a mixing chamber. Okay, so you put in carbon, you get syngas. So... we're going to want heating chambers too, because those are used to generate the steam. This is going to get expensive fast, but I knew that going in. Right? So let's try this. This is all just proof of concept, mind you. Alright, so we need to make a fluid intake valve. This is all going to get very, very techy. It's going to be another tech episode. Buckle up. Alright, we need a fluid intake valve. Okay. That puts some water in. And that's telling us, okay. It is consuming. Alright, so. Let's. Okay, that was a humongous waste of coal, but it's fine. Let's break all this apart. And let's go, because I want to funnel water from our Archaeus accumulator over here. We're going to funnel that straight down into it. This is going to get its own chamber. One level down. Okay. Our accumulator is to the north. There it is. Cool. All right. So now, I'm going to go ahead and grab some fluid pipes. Syngas producer. I guess we'll put that here, right? Because I moved the fluid experience stuff upstairs. Let me show you what that is real quick. This. I moved the... So there's some essence being brought up here from the mob grinder, but I moved all this up so that I could easily, like... Or if I wanted to drop it back off, just stand on this drain and dump it back into the thingy. So I can store and retrieve my experience points at will. Which, that reminds me, in case I die, I should really just dump all this. I'm taking a dump, Grundle. Don't look at me. I guess this is more of a pee, right? You know, it'd be cool if I set this up as like the drain to a shower in my house. And then it funneled down. And then that way, it would literally be like after every adventure I went on, I took a shower to wash off the day's grime, and it literally stored all the experience of the day. I think too much sometimes. That would be neat. For now, though, we're going to make it a glorified floor toilet. Which is more on brand anyway. In my opinion. Right, Grundle? Yeah, that's definitely more on brand. How's this doing? Alright, let's go try and make a syngas producer. I guess I want a chamber for this. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll learn. And you'll learn with me. Okay. So we've got our machine here. Now we can have more than one of these heating and mixing chambers. In fact, so let's make 9 more heating chambers. Okay. Heating chambers, we've got 9 of them now. I'm going to take this fluid intake valve and I'm going to slap it right here for now. Because we're going to run this water pipe straight into it, and this is going to connect to the main thing. So now I want to make the mixing chambers, because that's what's going to allow us to... Yeah, we might as well. Okay. Mixing chambers. Shit ton of these. We have... How many? We have 1. We can have up to 25. Two, 23, and then perfect. So now we have the maximum amount. Boop, boop, boop. I just want to make sure this is as symmetrical as I can make it, because it will drive me insane till the end of time if it isn't. It's not gonna be. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, no. You know what I can do? Bang. Alright, we now have a top tier. This is as robust as it's gonna get, right? So now let's connect this fluid intake thingy. Gimme! We're gonna plug that in right here. And now this should have water in it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm so clever. Okay. Now that we've got water pumping into our syngas producer, now we just need to pump carbon into it. Now, I don't have an unending supply of coal. In fact, coal isn't even something I'm doing particularly great on right now. I have under 1,000 of it. We'll have to be careful. But for now, we've got this up and running, right? So now what we need to do is find a way to get this gas out. We do need a fluid output thing for the syngas. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And this is what's going to funnel down into our generator itself. The generator itself, I'm not sure where the home of that's going to live just yet. I guess that's what we could look at next, right? If we put our generator down here, for one thing, that just seems like the smarter move. In case it blows up. I don't think it can blow up, but I think it also could blow up, so I don't know. I'm trying to play things safe. So let's go ahead and just slap that on there. And then we need a... So this is a gas turbine. Right? So we'll bring this down here. It needs at least one turbine. So let's make a basic turbine. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I throw some carbon, right? This is just a test. Throw that in there. Heat's building. It's making steam. Hey, look! It worked! Okay. Proof of concept accomplished. Look at that. Already generated a shit ton of RF. Well, I say a shit ton. That was a little bit of a waste, but it was a test. And now I know it won't explode. And I know what I'm doing now. Mostly. But I don't want a basic turbine. I want the fancy turbines. I want, like, the top tier turbine. What does it... Whoa. What does Enderium cost? Ender pearls, diamond dust, and lead? Just pulverize diamonds to get diamond dust. Let me pulverize... Yeah. Let's make some Enderium. Like a lot of Enderium. So back when I've made that, because I don't want to just do the basics, right? I want to make sure our power situation is sorted for the foreseeable future. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some of this shit. It's okay, buddy. So, fun fact, I went to bring Grundle into the village and the cockatrice attacked him. Which implies he's a hostile mob somehow, but I don't see it. He's too cute. Are we buddies now? Cool. I guess we weren't buddies before. Don't fall in there. You'll get ground into it. You won't. Nothing bad will happen at all, but I don't want you back there. Look at that. Our first thing of Enderium. So I'm going to make a ton of that crap. Let's grind out some more of that. Right, Grundle? So I'll come back when I have a few of those turbines made. 25 million. We can make one power capacitor for now. We can always make more. But we have what we need to make this, believe it or not. So let's go ahead and do that. Or we can get what we need to make it. So we just need copper, silver, and redstone. Easy. Let's go back up to our thingy. Copper, silver, redstone, and an induction smelter will give us signalum. So now that can store 25,100,000 energy. Now we just need a power output. That's redstone control, fuel air mixer. This should funnel power successfully around and into, if I were to hook it up, right, I could plug it right into this sucker. Why don't we test it? Let's get dirty for a second. Okay, we're going to let that slowly decline, because I want to be able to see if there's a successful connection occurring. Okay, so we're not connected yet, obviously. So that has water coming into it. So all we need to do really is throw carbon in here and make sure that that's fluid intake. That's taking fluid out. This is currently empty. So let's... Alright, so if I have this right, we're going to put some carbon in here, some coal in there. It's going to grind up, mix with the steam, pump down into this, generate syngas, which pumps into this. That's going to charge this thing. It's going to push energy out of this pipe and into our majigger. So, let's see. Right now we have a net loss. Let's throw some coal in here and see what happens. Still a net loss. It is pushing it out, but that's only moving 256 per tick. What if we made a pipe upgrade? Is that making a difference? No. Well, this buffer's empty, so. All right. Let's try throwing a little bit more in. You know what? Let's try throwing some logs in. So we go easy on our carbon. Makes me think we might need a tree farm. Alright, so we're producing syngas. which is producing... Okay, so that's going somewhere. So this is... Oh, shit! Yeah, that did it. That did it in spades. What are we doing? With a significant over... pushing 4 million backlog. Okay. Power problems solved. We're officially in mid-game power generation, which I'm super stoked about, and this all needs a lot of cleaning up. So, oops. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean all of this up off camera, and then when we pick up next episode, we will get into some more exciting technology now that we have some decent power generation. But I'm going to clean all this up, get it looking nice. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you learned something. I know I certainly did. Damn. This is exciting stuff. Okay. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, but until I see you there, make sure you take care of yourselves. Bye.